This chapter of One Piece was something else. Like, I got like a packed full of information in this chapter, and a lot of stuff that can like be in like theory videos. And where can I begin? Like, I guess I'll just start out to one part of this chapter that really got me hyped up for going to the rest of the stuff instead of going in order. In the middle of the chapter, we see Captain Kidd, Apoo, and Hawkins with their alliance, and they see the newspaper that Luffy and Law defeat Doflamingo. I guess congratulating them and that kind of sort of stuff. They actually reveal which Yonko they're targeting. They are targeting red-haired Shanks. Yes, red-haired Shanks. Luffy's old friend who gave him a straw hat. The guy who stopped the Marineford War. They're going after him, and I'm like, so Captain Kidd, you got a death wish or something? It's crazy. I mean, why would those three like want to tangle up with Shanks? Like, one of the most powerful Yonkos out there. I think he's like one of the top Yonkos. Stronger than Big Man, stronger than Kaido, possibly stronger than Blackbeard. We have to see what his abilities are in New World. We already know about his Devil Fruits, but we have to see him in action. But Shanks, people have been saying like he could be the king of all hockeys. Since he doesn't have a Devil Fruit, he has Master Swordsman skills, and he's got like the Conqueror's Hockey and like the Armament Hockey. Like, he could be the king of all hockeys. And seeing how hyped up Shanks is, I didn't thought they were. Do they really have a death wish against Shanks? In the beginning, I thought the Kid Hawkins and Apoo alliance was going to go after Big Man, but I guess it was just a random act of violence that Captain Kidd did to Big Man's ships. So they're targeting Shanks. And this has me have a really good theory video about this, like, future arc. You can go watch that video right here. Beginning of the chapter, we see, like, Fujitora, he's still, like, bowing down his head. And then we shift off to another place, and we shift off to Fleet Admiral Akainu. And we see him again, and we see the Gorosei, and they're talking about, like, how they got the news about, Doflamingo withdrawing from the Shinshibukai system. And they sing the fake news. And then the guy comes in and says, like, Luffy and Law defeated Doflamingo. And they're like, oh man, this youngster again. So Akainu is ordering Fujitora, what is going on? Why did you let this happen? And saying like, well, Fujitora was just trying to like get them off their guard. Like, after they defeat Doflamingo, they can like go and capture Law and Luffy. Because Smoker told Fujitora about how if the Straw Hats didn't like defeat Crocodile and Alabasta, it would have been taken over by him, and then it would have been a pirate country. And that's what Fujitora thought about that plan. And then Akainu is telling like, I'll deal with you later. You gotta go get me Law and Luffy's heads. And he says like, understood. And I'm trying to figure out who would go up against Fujitora right now, because everyone is like, battle injured. Luffy, he's knocked out from that Gear 4th, and Law, I don't know about him. I guess he's like guarding Luffy, and I guess he's somewhat injured from those bullet wounds and that stuff. I guess Zoro, since he's not that injured, or Sabo if he gets in the mix, or possibly Cavendish. I mean, he could probably like go up against Fujitora. He'll lose, but I guess it would be Zoro or Sabo. Maybe Fujitora might go back on the Marines or something like that, or just quit or something like that. But we'll have to see what happens in the next chapter with that. See the Supernovas, and they see that how Luffy and Law in the newspaper defeated Doflamingo. We see like Jewelry Boney like congratulating them, and we see like we see like Hugh Rogue, I believe the Angel guy. He's like, he doesn't really care. He's just like healing up from whatever battle he was in. And at the part of this chapter that really got me, like, besides that whole Kid, Apoo, and Hawkins alliance versus like upcoming Shanks' crew, Kaido, we see X-Drake there, and we see him with his crew, and he says like, when he figures out what they've done, he's gonna be furious. So X-Drake is working under, and then we also see a glimpse of him. I'm pretty sure that is him, Kaido. Now, because of Shonen Jump and copyright issues, I'm gonna show you guys a picture of what they showed of Kaido. Now, it's probably just, it's a glimpse of Kaido. He's probably like on his backside, you know, probably just looking at into the distance. And, you know, we see one of his crewmates saying like, Kaido, Joker has failed us, and we can't get any more devil fruits. So Kaido has gotta be furious with Luffy and Law right now. Like once the crew members tell him that it was them. And with Kaido, I guess they're gonna be targeting Luffy and Law after this arc, or whenever they go to like Wano Kuni like this fall. And that basically ends the chapter there. So this chapter was a 10 out of 10, and it gave us a lot of information, especially with that Kid Hawkins and Apoo alliance that are targeting Shanks. They're gonna get wrecked by Shanks because you got Shanks, you got Beckman, you got Lucky Roo, Aesop, Usopp's father, Rockstar, I guess you could count him. They would just get wrecked by him. I mean, Shanks' crew it's got to be the strongest crew of all One Piece. So if that happens, they're going to get wrecked. So what do you guys think about this chapter? Do you think Kid, Apoo, and Hawkins will go up against Shanks and take him down? And do they even have a chance? Hope you guys like it. Like and subscribe. That'd be awesome. I'll see you guys next time. Later.